Hey everyone, it's Heather from Heather's Michigan Garden, and it was a long winter and it's been a slow spring with the weather. We've had still snow recently and cold, and so I've been waiting for it to warm up a little bit so I can get back out here in my garden and doing some work. Now, about 2 days ago, my husband and I trimmed back our hibiscus back here, and I'll post that video of us trimming it back. We are doing things a little bit differently this season because we've been doing a lot of things by hand. You know, we don't have any big equipment, but my hand from pulling weeds has really been having a hard time, like with numbness and carpal tunnel and stuff like that. So we have to work a little bit smarter this year. I am in my 50s, and you know, your hands wear out. I've been typing since I was like 15, and just, you know, the aging process. So I have to be careful now how I treat my hands when I'm doing my work. So we have a tree trimmer that we have, and we use that to cut back the hibiscus. I normally use clippers to clip these, and here you can kind of see how thick they are. And now that my hibiscus are a little bit older, I have a lot to trim back now. There's probably at least 30 stalks on just this one hibiscus plant, and to cut those all back using clippers, like hand clippers, and with them being so much thicker, it's just too much for me for how many I have planted. I have probably 25 to 30 hibiscus planted in my garden. So and it's just too hard on my hands and my wrists. So we're using an electric tree trimmer to do that, and I'll show the video of, actually Jose did that for me, and I videotaped it. And so we're going to be working a little bit smarter this year, still doing the work pretty much ourselves. I think we won't be really having anybody help us, but just a little bit smarter, maybe using more electric tools when needed, just to save on the wear and tear on my hands and wrists, because like I said, I get some numbness in my hand, and just not feeling the greatest, and I don't want to end up having to have surgery from pulling weeds and doing yard work. So I just want to be careful with that. But anyway, like I said, it's been a long winter and spring, but we are ready to get back out here in the garden and do cleanup. I have a bunch of cleaning up still to do in this flower bed, and I will just kind of walk around and show you all the other things that we need to clean up. So I'll do that. So this is the flower bed I was just showing you. This is in our backyard around our fire pit area. So I still have a lot of things to clean up back here. I usually do all of my cutting back and everything in the spring, and I just do it all at one time. So this is how the backyard is looking. My lilac tree right here is starting to get some little buds on it, so that should be probably blooming here in another week or two. This bed needs a bunch of cleaning up here too, so we'll be working out here, cleaning all these flower beds up. If you see back here in my hydrangea wedding garden area, I still need to deadhead all of these hydrangeas on this side. I did already do this side and I just deadhead them and cut the tops off. So these will look like this when I am all done cutting these back or deadheading them. So this is how the garden is coming along so far. It's early spring yet. We won't have a whole lot of blooms until June probably, but I do have some spring phlox. I do have a few spring flowers in here that in the front yard, my creeping phlox that will be blooming here shortly. But like I said, I do have a lot of cleanup to do in the front and backyard and deadheading and things like that. So, but I'm going to show you that video of us using the tree trimmer to cut back my hibiscus. Thanks for watching Heather's Michigan Art Garden, and I'm going to go ahead and attach that video. Thanks.